Good evening, good evening, good
What it
evening.
do, player? What it do?
Good evening, my brother.
What's happening? What's happening?
Don't kill me, you pimp. This brother's pimping. This brother's pimp. I can't believe you're pimping tonight.
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta come on here and just do what it do, baby.
Oh, dear. Let's start normally. Hi, my name is Butch Cassidy. Steve Knight, otherwise known as Uncle Sound. Uncle
And
Sound
Uncle
and
Check in the
Uncle Check.
building, man.
Oh, let me turn this down. Sorry. If you're in the chat, say hello, 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 hello.
Hey, we got good evening, Mr. Deans. Mr. Deans in the house.
So you can't talk like that for the show.
What you talking about, player?
I'm done. I swear to God. Good evening, Carmen Love. My God, we say, girl. Nice to have
Come
you
in love.
here.
What's happening? What's happening? Good to see you in the chat.
Miss Deans. Hey, girl. What you saying? You all right? Oh. Let me change the music. I put something on with words, and we don't want to get stuck. If you've joined us this week, welcome, 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 welcome. Hope everything has been okay for you lot in the last week. What's a long one? Is this a long one? Let's try this one. Oh no, that's violent. Let's do something loving. Let's do
We gotta
lo-fi.
we gotta get in some love.
You can't, bruv. I beg. Oh, I'm gonna give you 15 minutes like this, and then that's it. You have to change it. I can't. Once again, if you've just joined us, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Real Soundcheck podcast. My name's Butch Cassidy, aka Uncle Sound, and to my left is
Uncle Check, baby. It's the real sound check. You got Uncle Sound, Uncle Check. We gotta give you some Valentine's Day advice.
Yeah, that's Uncle Check. Yeah, Uncle Sound and Uncle Check are in the building. We are here. We are going to be giving you our unprofessional love and relationship advice. Please take everything you hear with a big bag of salt. Yeah, but we will help
Oh
you
yeah.
get through your dilemmas. 100%. All right,
That's right. That's how we do it.
100%. This is
I
what
mean, we
we're
can.
on. We're on the road to our 100th episode. This is our 91st episode. And we thought we have a little bit of fun just dealing with your Valentine's dilemmas. If you have any other dilemmas, put it in the chat. You know how it
Oh
goes.
yeah.
Comments or anything that goes in the chat will be put up. So please share, 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 share. We've
Oh
already
yeah.
had our hellos. Oh, Melissa Dean said, keep the voice up.
I mean, that's what I plan to do. I plan to be here for the whole duration of the show. I ain't going nowhere. I'm
Well,
here for the duration
I
of the
was going to do a
show.
Caribbean thing because we're from sort of small island from St. Kitts. And I was going to stammer all the way through the thing and let you know my advice. You know?
That's right. You gotta tell them what's what.
Clients late, so until they reach work. Oh, Stephen Maxim, what's going on, G? What's going on? What's going on? Nice to have you here.
Welcome, welcome,
That's my
welcome,
boy, my
welcome.
man, 100 grand in there, man. Trust.
100 get stacking that paper. I see you, player. Stephen maxing out that paper. That's what we're talking about.
This is what we're doing, yeah. So Uncle Sound and Uncle Check, we are here for you, for your all your dilemmas, anything that you need to talk about. If anything, if you're asking for a friend, feel free. Let us know. We can help you out as much as we can. But as we say, please just take everything with a big bag of salt. We just missing pimping curly.
Find this Himalayan salt.
Ah, well, boy, I'm ready. I'm ready for some dilemmas. I don't know about you. We've got a nice group of people in the chat. Make sure you come and say hello. As you can see, we're very interactive. as much as we can with everybody that's there. Just come and say hello and settle in for a nice show. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna unfold some people's dilemmas, and we definitely, if you have any reactions, if you think our advice, our fully heartfelt, unprofessional advice is wrong, you have a right to say so. You have a right to say so. Please say so. I definitely believe, sharing is caring. So make sure you do that. How does this work? You asking or we vetting? Some people have submitted. We ask friends to ask their friends if they've gone through stuff, and they have submitted those problems to us. Uncle Check will be going through some of them and letting us know, which ones are which. And we then have a discussion, an open discussion, which you lot are allowed to get involved in. So you can definitely come through as well.
For real, feel free.
Dubois.
What's up? What's up, Dubois?
You got Uncle Pimpin on that side, Uncle Check on this side, Uncle Sound here. We are here. We're here.
You know what? Let me take a quick sip.
How do they contact us? They can. There we go. Email the real Soundcheck.
I mean, if you want it right now, you just drop it in the chat, baby.
Yeah, or just put it straight into the chat. Let me make sure the email's accessible. Yes, it is. It is. So yeah, the email's up, or you can put your dilemmas straight into the chat, like we say here. Comment or put your questions in the chat, and we'll put it on screen, and we can go through it.
That's right. But if you got something a little bit anonymous, you want to keep yourself anonymous, you can drop it to the email, and we'll pick it up there. Those situations that you don't really want to divulge. To say it's you can just drop it in the email, and we'll handle the business.
Because that's what we're on today, boy. Handling business. I tell you, some people stupid. some people go on like they know what they're doing, and they're stupid. So it's all right. We'll still deal with them. I tell you, you think I ramp in? I tell you. Carmelita. Oh, everyone's saying hello to everyone. Oh, that's good. Everyone chatting and chatting. That's what we like to see.
We love that.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. Brilliant. I think, we're in. I think we're in now.
How's your week been, man?
We are in, brother. I tell you what we would do. Let's do one of these. Here we go. And let's get into our dilemmas. Here we go. Uncle Sound and Uncle Check. We're ready to go. I tell you, some people stupid. We soon find out.
Ooh, dear.
So,
I mean,
Uncle
Check. First of all, before we get started, I just want to know, what's your take on this whole Valentine's business?
Oh, man. Let me just wet my lung.
I mean, what you sipping on?
Oh, aqua purificada.
Oh.
Yeah, little fingers up today. Aqua purificada.
Let's go. Air. Pinkies in the air.
Stephen Maxim shout in the room, letting everybody know what's good. What do I think of Valentine's? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, what's your take on the whole Valentine's situation?
I think for young people, it's good. I think for young people, and when I mean young, I mean under the age of 25.
Okay.
I think it's good. I think if you're over 40, I think the thing's an excuse. I just think it's an excuse.
What kind of excuse you talking about, player?
I just think it's an excuse, isn't it? Like, if you've been bad throughout the whole of winter, you have the one day to make up for it. You know what I mean? like you forget Christmas or something like that. You can make it up in February.
Man said you forgot Christmas. If you've got Christmas in your relationship, oh my gosh. You just don't need to be in a relationship.
And Dubois saying an excuse for what? It's an excuse to just, it depends, man. Come on, let's not be stupid. Like, who did their Christmas shopping and saw Valentine's cards in the Christmas shopping? The shops were selling Valentine's cards in December. So to me, it's like a paid, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but you should be loving 24/7. You don't need a special day. That, you know, I don't want to be a party pooper, but you know, it's one of them things. But what we got there, Stephen, Valentine's Day is good for the guy that don't remember. Aha, see?
You know what, player? There's a lot of guys who not necessarily don't remember, but they don't bother.
They don't bother.
They don't bother until the last minute. And when I say the last minute, I'm talking 2 a.m. on the 15th of February. They're at the shop in Stoke Newington, that one that closes at 2 a.m. And they're getting the last of the roses before going home.
You're on about the man that come home late and get the petrol station flowers. Yeah?
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Get the petrol station flowers and the card and catch the woman after the shift.
The last card that's on there with the ear that's bent. Yeah. And then to get the pen from Argos or something like that and just scribble on it.
The bookie pen.
The bookie pen, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And what they write in there? To my babes, love you. Kiss, 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 kiss. And that makes it all right.
And said, sorry to cut you, was trying to said, me now celebrate it usually, literally money making marketing play, but not mad at love. Is that child? Oh, not mad at love, child. Calm me laughing. I'm gonna be honest. I think, as I said, when you're young, it's a great day, man. If you got your little part-time job and you got your money and you got your girlfriend, and you save up your money and you take her out on a date, you get a little hotel, because you know you're living at home, innit? So you get your little hotel, you do your thing. I think it's sweet. But after, let's say, 10 years of marriage, are you really still doing that? Like, how much time can you rub a woman's feet?
Oh, babe, you still doing that. You still got to do it if you're married. You got to do, unless you get rid of permission from your missus. Lord help you if you come home empty-handed.
So you're talking, what, 35 years of rubbing feet?
Rubbing feet, and what's the other one? What's the other? Chocolates. Chocolate. Do they even do chocolates? Remember, it's all because the lady loved milk tray. I don't even see milk tray nuts.
Massaging, all that's massaging all over our back and oils and all of that.
That's right. And candles galore. As long as you don't have weave on that can catch light, you cool.
Too much. You got some followers there. Miss Dean's is saying, preach, Uncle Check. Preach it. I don't know. A man's pocket could be bruised if her birthday in March.
Oh, you trying to do the 2 for 1?
You tell me a woman that wants a 2 for 1 birthday and Valentine's present. You get your kick in your chest.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, player. You can't be combining celebrations. I know ladies who celebrate their birthday for the whole month.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine a woman with a birthday in February and Valentine's Day in February.
Your wallet is cashing out for the whole of Feb and the whole of March.
That's like 5 weeks after Christmas.
You may as well just give her the whole wallet.
Oh, Cousin Maximus said, I love all year round, but a little extra effort to break up the norms is good, as we tend to get complacent with normality. Okay.
I hear you.
Yeah, no, I would applaud that. It's an extra day just to make that extra effort.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, if you just come home and you're just like, where's my food? Every night, at least one night you take her out and eat, you know?
Oh, so we're saying you don't cook? You just take her out and eat?
I think if women was to have the choice, she'd rather go out to eat. Try to put something nice on. One of them dresses. That hug everything.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think she'd rather be taken out on town, be showing a good time. And when you come home, you get to wax that beat. I'm not gonna say it on live TV.
Shh, watch your mouth. Carla said my friend's girl's birthday is the 13th and Valentine's the next day. It's pressure. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't take that. Because your heart, exactly what you just said, your heart just says it's 2 for 1 and done, isn't it? Like, hold that. You know what I mean?
That's 2 nights on the trot. Two nights on the trot. Special day. And a special night.
Or inside the wrapping paper, you put some coupons and let her work it out. Which one for which? This is what I'm saying.
Because some dudes, they like to disappear.
In the special way, Carmi. Well, Maxim's going on clever.
Huh?
You get what I'm saying? You bless them for the birthday, and then at midnight, you get a rifle.
That's the 2 for 1.
You load up the rifle. You give her one at 11 o'clock and one at 2 o'clock in the morning.
There you go.
Right?
You just cross over the threshold. Cross over the threshold.
Tell you. That's what I'm talking about.
Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
If you've just joined us, Uncle Sound, Uncle Check, giving our unprofessional love and relationship advice today, Monday the 10th, right here on the Real Sound Check podcast. Don't forget, you can put your comments inside, all your questions inside the chat, and we want you to be as interactive as possible. It is the Real Sound Check podcast. I got the episode number wrong, didn't I? It's 91. It's 91. Yeah. But we can fix that. Carmi Love is saying true. That's good. That's what we like to see. I'm gearing up for these dilemmas. That's what I gear up for. I want to see some of them dilemmas, boy. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, we got a couple in. Got a couple scenarios we're gonna go through.
Right, Dubois wants to see a dilemma as well. See, I'll tell you what we do. Let's do that.
Hi, I'm Junior Giscombe, and you're watching The Real Soundcheck Podcast.
Lovely.
Alrighty. We got one from, I'm not even going to mention the names.
Let me turn down the music so we can hear what's going on. Hold on. Turn that music right down. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention the names, but they're going to know who they are. So we got one here about a young lady. She's been seeing this guy for a few weeks now. They're getting along real great, but they haven't really talked about being exclusive yet. But she says he's still active on dating apps and not sure where she stands. She's feeling like she's ready to take the next step, but she don't know if she wants to pressure him or not. Should she have the conversation, or is it too soon to even ask? Now, a few weeks is a few weeks. But if he's still on dating apps...
Hold on. Just summarize that again for me. They've been dating for a couple of weeks.
A few weeks. That's what it says here. A few weeks. They get along great.
They
haven't really talked about being exclusive.
They're not exclusive. Okay, that's the bit I wanted to know. They're not exclusive.
They haven't had that conversation.
Uh-huh.
But he's still active on dating apps.
His account is still live on dating apps. All right.
On dating apps. And so she's not sure where they stand. She feels like she wants to move to the next level, but she don't want to pressure him and scare him off.
Melissa Deans, you put the eyes on the popcorn up like you're just sitting there. You and I both know, Melissa, that he's explained it. He's already explained it. If his account's still live and it's only been a couple of weeks, you're just warming up.
But at what point do you say to yourself, you know what, it's warm enough?
someone has to be brave and say it, innit? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying if she pushes it, he might run away.
But why are you going to run away if you're interested in that person?
Why are you still on dating apps if you're still interested in that person?
But it's only been a few weeks. Melissa Dean says, look, you're correct. It's too early. How are you supposed to know? You don't know what side of the mouth they chew on. You don't know if they burp in their sleep. You don't know nothing.
Now, unfortunately, we don't know if they've done the do yet. Because
Exactly. You don't even know how good
be,
you don't know.
I know that sometimes sways a little bit of the sways just a little bit. You know, be like, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. But it's somebody else getting the good. You know what I'm saying?
Good, you might just leave them like, it's all right, don't worry about it. It's calm, it's all right. It's like, Dubois saying it's too early to tell yet.
Damn.
Straight pimping right there. It's too early. A few weeks is too early.
But then how long is...
and this is from the woman's point of view, isn't it?
Correct. That's correct, player. Because she's starting to get some feelings now. She wants to move it on. She wants to be like exclusive with him. She likes it. She likes the break. She likes the brother. But he's still swipe.
But wait a minute. I have to know. How does she know? Oh, she must see the account active still.
Yeah, you know, some of these ladies be creating these fake profiles and then just be looking for the one.
For the one, and then see what they did. Yeah. I thought she Columbo his phone and then going through his business, you know, like some of them. Yeah. Aries Fire say it's early for real. Of course, it's early. I think it's too early. I think if I have some duplications, how you say the word? Diplomacy. I would say they must have communications. Talk. Eyes, feelings, use. I believe that things is getting nice. Can we talk about, I think that's fair. Why can't you talk?
Yeah,
People in the chat let us know, is communication too early? Is it too early to lock it down after, let's say, a month?
You know what's interesting here? There's a lot of people saying that it's early. It's early. A few weeks is early. So when's the definitive period or the definitive time or the definitive point that you say this is exclusive and we ain't seen nobody else?
When my big toe them go this way and this way. When my toe them, when the left toe go that way and the right toe go that way and I can't take it the ward. That's it. That's when I'm in.
So you want to sample the goods first?
What?
You want to sample the goods first?
Well, I said it.
Before you say to yourself, you know what? Yeah, this is exclusive. Until then, swipe.
Sang in the style of Usher, communication will arise in our Yeah, brat, scrap. That's what I'm talking about. I think communication is key. Thank you very much, Dubois. This is exactly what it is. If it's fire,
Dubois kind of cutthroat, right? Like after the night, don't leave the girl around me.
Ask
my for real.
Carmilla, understanding the notion. No, but you can't. Every relationship is different. Every relationship is different. Sometimes people communicate and they talk from the start, so then they know how they feel.
Yeah,
and some people just get into the nookie nook and get and can't make up decision, and that's why they don't communicate. So they get it all wrong.
You know what? What's also interesting, something that I find quite interesting about this situation, is a lot of people saying a few weeks is too early to say exclusive, but within a couple of weeks, the good's been happening. It's not too early for the good, but it's too early to say, you know what? It's just me and you.
What do you mean? When you buy an exclusive car for yourself and you go to the showroom, you don't park it outside your house and leave
Say
it
that
there for a
again.
month
Say
and
that
say, "Oh, I
again.
bought a
Say
new
that
car."
again.
You
Say
get
that
a
again.
car when you go to the showroom and you go, "Oh, I like that one." You take it home. You don't just park it outside your house, do you?
That's what I'm saying.
So you drive. You test drive.
Oh, you're saying you test drive it.
No, I'm saying you drive it, don't you? When you get something new, you drive. You go. You have a turn. You bought it. You like it. You've committed to it.
Okay, I see. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
You
You go
don't
to
buy a
the you go to
50 grand car, then bring it
all the
home and
you
leave it.
you just keep going to all the different car showrooms. You try all the different cars
No,
out.
I didn't say that. Don't
And
even that.
then when you
Don't even
tried
that.
all the cars out, you're like, okay, I like that one.
You fooling? You try to put
That's
words
the
in my
one I
mouth.
want. Ah, player. I ain't gonna knock the hustle, baby.
Oh, it depends if it's been a cold winter, but don't anyway.
Then you just get in the car, let it warm you up, man.
No, I definitely believe that it's just testing oils. Calm me, behave.
Oh my gosh, I drove that one and the oil came out, and nah, man, I can't be dealing with that one.
Exactly. Imagine committing. Let's take it from the other side. Imagine you've gone on one date and communication is good, the vibe is right, and then you lock off everything great, and I don't know, what's that thing that they call sick ick flick ick? You find a ick with them. You know what I mean? Something that you don't like they can't cook, they burn your eggs, planting black like anything in the morning. Use a man that love your planting. Imagine you wake up and your house stink, white smoke everywhere. She burned the planting. Girl can't cook. Commitment, and you want lock yourself one what? Huh?
But we just talking exclusivity. We're not talking marriage.
So you're gonna
We
be
just talking about, you
exclusive
know
to the girl
what?
that burned your planting? Nah, man. No, what's that? Not me. Not me.
But you see, once you're exclusive, but you can, of course, cancel the contract and not go for the major contract. Because all she wants to know is you ain't going out here and giving the good to no one else.
Or she one of them fighters that like to fight in her sleep. Can't sleep straight. Have to sleep with one arm over your chest, one foot somewhere, or upset the notion of sleeping. No. You must try and find out if you like it. Exclusivity, I say about 4 months, 5 months, 6 months minimum. You have
That's
to.
interesting. That's interesting. So what we're saying is that while you're going with her and you like her or him, in fact, you can be sampling other goods at the same time.
I never said that.
I thought that's what
I'm check.
exclusivity is, man. Come on,
Uncle check.
come with the talk, man. Come with the talk, man.
Uncle check. You're on fire. The chat's going. Aries. I take it back. It's not too early. If you want to be exclusive, just say, see, whenever you're ready and the other person agrees, then you're locked in. Facts.
Locked
That's
in.
what I'm saying. Communicate high. When you communicate high, everything is all right. Dubois saying facts. Carmi Love say it's done. Miss Dean saying, but you have to give it time. Make your intentions known of what it is you want. Facts. I think that's fair.
Melissa, could you elaborate a little on that? What is it that you want to give time to? You have to give what time? You have to give to get to know each other FaceTime? You have to get the time before you get to the good? What aspect are you talking about? Just for clarity, just
She's
for
on about
everybody.
if you boil Saturday soup, you don't just put the water on the soup and just pour it out and give you let the soup brew.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
Yeah. You can't have
But
Saturday soup and the thing ready by 12 o'clock. No, man.
but what you're saying is while the soup is on, you're having a little snack over here and snack over there until the soup's
No, I'm
ready.
not. You see you too love snack. Dubois, upset my skin. Dubois. The expectation Both it's early though, not if you're feeling it, but if people expecting it, then it might be too early. Okay,
I
okay.
mean, just for exploratory purposes, I want to know from the chat, when you're seeing someone, how many dates before you're like, okay, let's give it a go? Or is it you're just talking to them? When they say talking phase, I'm guessing you're going on dates and stuff. You're walking along the street, you're holding hands and things like that. Or is it just a case of you're on WhatsApp and you're sending each other messages?
That's a good one. So let us know in the chat what I heard. I heard there was a unspoken 3 month rule. Give it 3 months. Give it 3 months, and I think that's fair.
3 months of what though?
Everything. Go out with the person, live with the person, whatever. Date the person.
Okay,
Find out
so
if they're bundle.
dating. Because you know what? Historically, what I felt like in the UK, dating was you two were together. In the US, dating was you were getting to know each other and you were seeing different people at different days because you're getting to know everybody. But you're not necessarily doing the good with
Look, you keep
everybody.
doing it.
You're
You
just,
upset my skin now. You listen, boy. I swear to God, you upset my skin. Single is a single does. So until you're married, you're single.
oh, you
That's
one
it.
of those.
That's all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, if I want to commit myself to somebody, I want to commit myself to somebody.
All
But
right.
until I am married, I am single lawfully. So what are we gonna say? What are we gonna do?
So then the good can happen with anybody until you're married. Even
Where we
if you're
going?
doing the
Melissa
good with
Dean.
someone on a regular basis. That's what I'm just trying to ascertain.
I understand that maybe someone in the chat could ascertain that for you.
No
Melissa Deans is
problem.
saying getting to know each other in person and not expecting to move in next week because you are homeless looking for a yeah. I mean, it's it.
I'm sure there's a few people like that player. They're just trying to move the hustle. Can't knock the hustle, baby.
Hey, you know there's some man out there piping down because they got nowhere to live, piping down to
You
move
know
in.
what? I saw something the other day. This lady was talking. She said, listen, if you got yourself a man who got no job, he gonna be like this every single day. In the morning, in the evening. But if you get yourself a man that has a job, he's gonna be going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back, and you might get it on Thursdays and Tuesdays. You can't win.
You can't win. You can't win. Dubois, that depends on the vibe. If you're on the same page or not, could be a couple of weeks. It could be a couple of months,
Yeah.
and that's what me I said. That's what
Okay,
I'm
then.
saying. Let it be what it is. Don't try and live by other people's rules. You know what I mean? Have a sleepover. You know what I mean? Cook for each
Well,
other. Go out, walk in the park.
oh, all
You
of
don't
that.
want
But
no one just pooping up your bed. You mad?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, and it's
Can't be
just a
like
perspective.
Melissa's thing. Everyone, Melissa, you kill them. Melissa put that.
I'm just saying. You mean this
Okay.
fine dime, fine
Yeah.
like wine.
Yeah.
You know, sorry,
Yeah.
let me just have a little sip. You
Put that
have me
mother,
this
put that
fine.
mother loving little finger up next time you sit, mother lover. Put
You
that
got
little
to
finger
remind me every
high.
now and then. I'm getting into the moment here. Now, you mean this fine dime, right? And you take her out a couple of times. All right. Now, you ain't done the good yet. You take her out a couple more times. So it's been about 4 weeks now. And then one day, you're on your way to, I don't know, Harrods, a fine establishment like Harrods. And you're walking along and you're walking past, and in the window, you stop and you look in the window and you see that fine dime with another brother. What's going through your mind? Are you going to be standing at the window with your hand on the window looking like, oh my gosh, I thought we had something. We've been on 8 dates. I smelt your hair. I gave you a single rose from one of them street vendors. And now you're here
Like
in
I
this
said,
restaurant.
single is a single does. if you're single, then let it be known. I think Dubois said it. You have to have the communicate tie. If you don't communicate tie, like, you know, we're just checking each other. I'm still dating, but, you know, I want to see how it works out with you. If someone can't hack that, like they have to be exclusive from the start, that might not suit someone because they could be in the middle of dating someone, and that person might not be good, you know, good. That's why they're open to see you. So just be realistic. But
I
you
hear
can
you.
lay down your laws and say to them, well, I don't like the double dating thing, but I get what you're saying. So let's see how we work for a couple of weeks. And if your thing's not working out too well, then our thing takes over, innit?
Okay.
I just
Okay.
I just think people are unrealistic.
So you
Like I
don't
just
feel no
said, I
way.
could be 8 months or not 8 months, 8 weeks into dating someone. It's going, but then I've met you, and we clicked. We clicked like the energy's right, everything's right. We're both ticking boxes. What? Not allowed to jump ship? Are you not allowed to jump ship? Let us know in the chat. Is that bad? Is that bad? Is that really bad? You're dating someone for 8 to 12 weeks, and you meet someone else on week 7. Know them for 2 weeks. Are you allowed to date both, or are you? What are you saying?
That's an interesting question. Because otherwise you have to drop the other one like a hot potato.
Hot potato. You have oh boy. Let us know in the chat what you feel. What would you do? What would you do? You'd seen someone for 8 to 10 weeks, but by week 7 you see somebody else and they're ticking those boxes. Do you drop the first person or not? Hit us up in the chat. We'll be right back. Uncle Sound, Uncle Check, we are in the building right here on the Real Soundcheck podcast, the 91st show. Nice to have people. If you've just joined us, say hello in the chat. It's as simple as that. You could do that as long as you've got a YouTube account. It's simple. We
We
have
got a
comment.
comment from Barrington.
No, cannot date both. Just be honest with the. Ooh.
I mean, he got a point because you know something? Some people ain't got pockets like that. To be dating 2 women at the same time?
Yeah, but you're single.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some guys ain't got pockets like that.
No, I know there's the cheddar argument, but I'm just saying, how are you supposed to find love?
If it's not working with one, then
I'm just
why?
asking a simple question. How are you
Okay.
supposed to find love if you can't? If
Well, really and truly, to get to a destination, you can only drive one car at a time.
yeah, but destination can split into 2 roads, and you don't have no sat nav. So what are you supposed to do?
Well, you got to get out of one car and get in another car if the petrol's ran out in the first car.
No, I'm not saying switch cars. I'm just saying the path splits into 2 to your destination. You don't know where they're gonna go. So do you turn left or do you turn right? How
But
what are you supposed to do?
but you're the one driving.
Nah, I think the people in the chat need to let us know, man. Just answer this dilemma before we go into other ones. If you're dating someone for 8 to 10 weeks, but on week 7 you connect with somebody else, how do you make that decision? Is it good to just drop and go with the stronger feelings or whatever, or do you ride out the person you've been seeing with for 10 weeks? Just let us know in the chat, man. Barrington said, no, cannot date both. Just be honest with them. But then that could be a good thing. Hi, I'm seeing somebody else. I like the energy, blah, 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 blah. I'm in the middle of rare. And it could work. It
It
could.
depends. I guess it depends how strongly you feel about the first one to say yes or no to the second one.
That first one made it to 8 weeks, 7 weeks before you met the new person. But the
That's
connection
right.
with the new person is ripe. The connection. And she don't burn the planting. What? What are you supposed to do?
I hear the whole burn plantain situation because, just on a personal level, there was a young lady who tried to take plantain from my plate,
What? What?
and I'm still traumatized by it to this day.
It's none of that. And it might sound like a cliche, but you need to have ring on my finger before you can dip into my plate.
Dubois knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You can't be. Anyway, let's get back to the dilemma that you were talking about, Uncle Sound.
And for your bright in the room, hello, 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 hello. No, not disrespecting the planting Dubois there. I think that's a tough one. I don't think everyone can answer that one there. I I
The eight
I fir-
weeks.
I firmly believe if you're dating someone for 8 weeks and then you meet someone and you have a boom connection from like week 7 to like week 9 of the other relationship, but you meet up with this one and have a 2 week relationship with, you just have to try it. What's wrong?
Man's doing parallel dating. That's what he's doing. Parallel dating.
Oh, we got a question, Melissa Deans. Are you letting both people know the situation?
And that's with the side eyes. That's with the eyes that go to the side.
Uncle Check, you're too nice. Miss Deans, you know what I would say? After about another 5 weeks. I have to give it both 5 weeks. Check, go out, see who's got the buzz, and then say, you know what, I'm saying, darling, things is not working out, and I make
Uncle,
my decision.
Uncle Sound turning into the TV series. Another
I'm,
5 weeks.
I'm
Join
not
us
being,
next week to see who survives
isn't that,
on
is that not
Dating Miss
fair?
Uncle Sound.
Isn't that fair? That's fair, isn't it? You can't make a split decision straight away like that. Are you Barrington? Thank you, Melissa. Honestly, what Melissa asked a good question, and I say give it another 5 weeks. Carby Love saying you should be. So you're saying if you meet that person and then over 2 weeks, you're just saying tell both of them that you like them. I think that's a bag of Jesus. That's brave. That's brave. You can crash both parties right there. That's to me. Think about it. Think about it. You could crash both parties right there. But if you shut them out and then date who you need to date and have the feelings, you make a decision. I think, in theory. Remember, all of this is hypothetical. So don't upset my timeline and telling me that I'm brutal. Hmm? Babes, you're not my number one right now, babes. Exactly.
You're not my number one, but you're just here until I meet number one.
No,
That's
Carmi, you
effectively
can't say
what you're
that during
saying.
second. Could you imagine a woman saying,
It's
look,
a tie.
it's not, look, I'm seeing somebody else. You're joint second right now. I'm going to make my decision. So you can't say that. Will it be okay if the lady was dating two men? Yeah. Men do it. Why can't women do it? Women have
And I,
been doing it.
I think, in all fairness, it makes more sense for women to multiple date.
I think women multiple date more than men. I'm going to be
Well,
honest with you.
I th- this is a whole nother topic, but yeah, we'll say that for another episode of the Real Soundcheck
No,
podcast.
no,
If you
no.
just
Let's run
joined
with it.
us,
Let's run with it. These people are
this is
keeping it real out here. I think they're keeping it
I'm,
real. Can
I'm
women multiple date? Is it a thing? And I
oh
think
yeah,
I think women have been doing it.
oh yeah, oh yeah, but I
Yes,
think they have
you're
more
starting off
reason
the
to.
right way. Look, women have been what has been giving man bun for decades. This is it. And for your bride, nah. If you're not exclusive, then you're open to date other people. Why lie? At least everyone's on the same page. I see it there. Miss Bright is bright like that.
Very interesting.
Men and women do it. See? This is what I'm saying. It's realism. But I think that there should be a level of the
Of
honesty.
of honesty to a certain point. Because you said you can't tell both of them because you're going to derail both. So it's like you got to tell them, but you can't tell them. Or you can't tell it's going to be 5 weeks until I give you the
No, no,
answer.
no. What I'm
Okay.
telling you, you don't tell them it's going to be 5 weeks. You just say to them, we are not exclusive. If you want to be exclusive, give me a little bit more time. Let me think about it. Give me a month, another month.
What is that
That's
old
it. You don't
song?
have to
Old song.
explain.
Give me just a little bit of time, and our
Apart,
love will surely
oh, it's the
grow.
same page life. Okay, what's that? Men and women do it. It's a part of the life. But if it's exclusive, it's just that. If you want to still look, then it's not exclusive to me. Ooh.
And that's
Got a
when if
point.
it's because we were talking about the woman who wants to swipe, 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 swipe. So it's not exclusive. If it's still swiping, it's not exclusive.
See, this exclusive statement is a gray area. Thank you.
Ooh,
I
that's an interesting comment because I guess that
it's
means the
very.
context of what exclusive means to one person to the other person.
But then
Exclusive itself means it.
we're just gonna keep jumping over the thing the horses jump over, hurdles. We're just gonna keep finding hurdles to jump over. If I'm single and I'm dating someone, and then someone is attracted to me, and maybe even moves to me, I'm not even looking. They move to me and say, "Hey, let's hook up. Let's go out or whatever." What am I supposed to do? Dash away the energy. I am single.
For sure.
I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
But
Let's
if you're looking
discuss
something
what
exclusive,
exclusive means. Oh, we've got time. I don't mind.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
mind.
Let's go.
I
Let's
don't
go.
mind. Melissa Dean's showing love to Anthea, saying communication is key. Well, we have straight away Dubois. It's what exclusive means to two people in the situation, relationship, hence communication. Yeah, there we go.
So it's self-defined.
I think it's different for every relationship.
That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. We're
I think
loving this
I
interactivity
definitely
tonight. We're
I
loving the interactivity.
I definitely think that it's dependent on the people. Because if the
Okay.
person has said I'm single and I like to remember, some people understand dating means I don't want a relationship, but I like to go out and have fun and be adult about having someone in my life, maybe a friend with benefits. That's dating to someone.
That's
Do you get
correct.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Whereas some other people is we're dating to start a relationship.
That's also interesting. That's also valid. It's
Then
also
that's
valid.
where exclusive can get
Well,
gone the wrong way. So yes,
according
communication.
according to our good friend Google,
Me know him, you know. He used to come do it. He used to come around. You know him.
yeah, you see him when he gets his haircut.
No,
Okay.
but me know him.
Exclusive, an
Mhm.
exclusive focus. Oh, sorry. Let me give you the adjective, which is excluding or not admitting other things.
The not admitting.
Not admitting other things. So it's excluding and not admitting other things. That's the first definition of exclusive according to our good friend Google.
We are all entitled to our opinion. Most people don't want to share. I know. Imagine if we had them old tribal ways, like you're Monday, you is Tuesday, you're Wednesday, and I'm you on Friday. Anyway, the world would be a better place. Exclusive. It is. Let's go. Dubois is what it is. Based on representation. We are all entitled to our opinion. Most people don't want to share. Technically, as per AI Google, is more than casually dating. Ooh. Being exclusive is not. talking to no one else. So all communication with the opposite sex is done. I'm only talking to you. That is exclusive.
This is what most people would define as exclusive. Exclusive. Now, you can be single and exclusive, no doubt. But the moment you say you're exclusive, you are ruling out any other possibility to give yourself the best chance to set yourself up for the eternity of what is called marriage.
I get that, but if you're in what they call the early stage, you don't know, do you?
Of course not. But
So
then you
how
may
can you
not be
commit to
exclusive.
exclusivity? Like, you know what I mean? I take you on 2 date, you know,
Well,
you,
I mean, some would say
we bust down Nando's, hit you with the Five Guys, and then you want exclusivity. What's that?
after Nando's and Five Guys, man, I filled up your belly. Use mine. Is that what you're
That's
saying?
it.
Empty
Anthea
bracket.
Bright is asking the question. Wait, how can you be exclusive and single? You're exclusive to yourself.
Well, the point is, you could say you're exclusive with someone, but you're still single in the sense that you're not married. Because some people say you're not
Exactly, and that's what
married,
I've
you're
been
not
trying to
single
say.
until you're married. Now, I'm
You
not
are
saying single.
single.
I'm not saying single that you can go out and start talking to other people, but you're still technically single
You're
for some
single until
people
you're married.
until that other person says to you, you know what, I love you. Because you can agree to the exclusivity, but sometimes people wait for the I love you. I ain't gonna do nothing with no one else. You are my everything. Because some people just want the exclusivity to keep you around. They just want to keep you around because they enjoy your company and they just don't want you to go nowhere else and talk to
You
anybody
hook the
else.
plant into the right consistency. Hmm. Yeah, that's what it means. But then this boils back to what Barrington Williamson said. You have to have the communication. Communications is key. Key. You have to have the right communications. I'm not saying on a negative thing, I'm saying on a positive thing. If you're going to be exclusive, say so. If you live by the exclusivity rules, say so. Do not assume that the person has the same rules and exclusivity rights that you have, because they could be living that I am single and single means I'm single. Miss Love says, personally, I can't be juggling people and conversations and their aspirations. I prefer one on one. There we go.
It just makes it simpler for a lot of people. And feelings get involved, and not as many feelings get hurt, although they can be hurt even more in the long run because it may not work out. But that's the chance we take in the world in the book of love.
Williamson showing love to Kami. Kami saying it's simple. That could be said. Personally, I can't be juggling people, but some people can, and some people need that excitement. Some people need that excitement. They love dating. They love the fact that, how can I put it? You know, back in the day when some women are single, they have what they used to call the money man, the uncle, the lover, the friend. So they
I
will have
mean,
multiple. They will have multiple dating, and one man is the shopping man because that's how he came at her. So she treat him like that. That's what he wants to do. If he want fling money, that's how she'll take it. You know,
that's
they have the
right.
lover, the
Yeah,
person who just pipes them. No long talking. Come here, come to my house, shut your mouth, pipe your. That's what it is for some people. So
for
they like
real.
the thrill of different people for different things.
That is
So,
real. I've
serial
seen a couple
daters,
of,
yeah.
yeah. I've seen a couple of them street interviews, and the ladies got a roster.
This is what I'm saying. So do we have to look down and bad at those people? Isn't that just life?
Well, I guess for some, it's okay until they get found out.
But they don't care. They'll just knock you off the list and then go find someone else to fill the spot. They don't care.
So then,
If Wednesday's making up noise, see you later. Let me move Sunday to Wednesday. Shut your mouth. Like, go on. Go ahead. Come on, yeah. It's done. I get it. I'm not saying it's good, but I get it. I get it. I just think that what we talked about, because we said we're going to just quickly speak about it, I think everyone has said and everyone has clearly identified, communicate first. Do not sit down there and assume that your version of how things go is the same as the person you're seeing. Until you've said and you're on the same page, then you can turn the page together in it.
oh yeah,
I definitely believe that relationships is like chapters in a book.
mm-hmm.
And you have to be reading the same page at the same time. And you have to turn the page together and read.
Okay.
And if you don't do that, it ain't going to work.
See, Uncle Sound getting all philosophical right here on the Real
Yeah,
Soundcheck
man, I
podcast.
tell you.
You know what I mean?
I had my
Yeah,
corned
me.
beef and rice right this afternoon. I'm ready for the war. Melissa Dean said, not Nando's. You can't take a woman Nando's, Melissa. Is that dead? Is Nando's not good? Huh? Feed My Habit. Good evening.
Good
Nice
evening,
to have you
player.
here. Feed My Habit.
Welcome, welcome.
If you
Just
like,
going through some dilemmas. Go ahead, Sound. Go ahead.
yeah,
Uncle Sound.
no. If you like your art, and good pictures and futuristic artistry, photography, and everything, check out Feed My Habit. Right, Barrington Williamson, thank you very much. See, that is where we are going wrong. Yes, we are all built different, but this man stroke woman for different days of the week offering different thing is messy. It's, you know how much people are getting away with it? But then is there's still, I think the statistics have still changed. It used to be like 6-1, but it's like 4-1 now, or 5-1. Men to women. There's 4 women to every 1 man or something still. So some man will say it's his duty to look after 4 women. Otherwise, he's not doing his duty.
That's the thing. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the clip of the BBC reporter. He went over to one of the countries over in the Far East, so
Yeah.
Middle East, and they asked him how many wives he got. He said 1, and the guy started laughing because he had 17. He's like, "What you doing with 1? What happened to you?" Different cultures, different procedures. Different cultures, different procedures.
You have to boil that yam, I tell you. Jeez. Melissa, is Nando's not a thing? No, I don't think she thinks Nando's is dating.
There was another one of those street interviews. The guy asked, "What's wrong with Chipotle's?" This lady was laughing for about a half minute and more.
No, them American thingy restaurants is not dating. You can't do that. Dubois, messy and headache. I can't do with it either. No, sir. Who has the energy? Well, some people back stronger than others, especially if you don't have your Saturday soup. That's what I keep saying about the Saturday soup. I'm making one tomorrow. I'm making my Saturday soup to what? Ital thing. Ready. Back off a strong. Can't be out here soft back. What time is it? Oh, it's the hour. Let's just yeah. You know how it goes. Let's do that. If you've just joined us, welcome. This is the Real Soundcheck podcast with yours truly, Uncle Sound. And next to me over here is
Uncle Check, baby, in the building.
Pimpin since Pimpin has been pimping. We are here. We've taken over the Real Soundcheck podcast. We are your Valentine's agony uncles whose unprofessional advice should be taken with the biggest bag of salt that you've ever seen in your life. Straight up and down.
That's right. Remember to throw it over your shoulder. It's gonna be
Over
good luck.
the shoulder. Do that. Do that. Dubois
Just like
saying
some
Messi,
guys gonna be throwing some.
we can't do with that. Melissa saying it's how he was talking, Barrington. His voice made me laugh. Mr. Clue, wow, what's going on? How you doing? Nice to have Brother Clue in here. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see some names. Thank you for the shout out. Saturday soup, don't forget to fry the boiled dumplings on Sunday. That is it. Right, thank you for your communiques and getting in the room. Shall we hit another dilemma?
Okay. Let me have a look here. Okay, we got one here. Again, we're not gonna say the names, but they know who they are. Wait, we got a little quote from Melissa Deans here. Two can't walk together unless they agree. Because one may want to go to Nando's and man may want to go to Chickadee's.
Ooh. Shall we do this? Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Brother Clue has given us, what advice would you give to young men who are struggling with talking to girls in person because everything is online these days? Oh, Lord. Brother Clue. I like this conversation here. If you're in the comments, please throw up your comments. Throw them up. Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, there is a delay. There's a delay. So sometimes when we get the things, about 8 to 10 seconds or even more delay. So please bear with us. We're dealing with Brother Clue's request. What advice would you give young men who are struggling with talking to girls in person because everything they do is online these days? You go first.
Well, I mean, if you're struggling to talk to a girl in person because everything is online, whatever you were going to say online, why don't you say that in person? You weren't afraid to say it online, so what makes you afraid to say it in person?
Good fact. That's good fact. But
A
then,
lot
all
of
right,
people
let me add to that. They might have spilled all their bars online.
So they run out of bars. They're not like Chip.
They don't like Chip. They can't spray up the thing. You know? They don't like us. What 70s babies, brat? Sorry. That could be it. That's the problem.
I mean,
We run out of things to say.
In all honesty, it depends on the situation, the environment, what's going down. Because I mean, you might see someone real fine and you're a bit nervous. That's natural. That's natural.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really want to go over and say something, you got to maybe find something that's happening and maybe ask them a question. A question that may be nothing to do with nothing, but it actually gets you to just say something. Excuse me, could you tell me where XYZ is? Or I'm looking for so-and-so. Do you know where this is? You could start with something like that and see where it goes. But, you know, as I said, if you're saying it online and she's fine, might as well say it in person.
Mr. Williamson has said to at Jason is tough as well. That is all Gen Z are working with right now. Have to show them the old school vibe. That's where I was about to say. As parents, there's no blame on parents, but I do believe that parents should be saying to their children, hey, I know you're old enough to date and everything now, but just make sure that you keep some of it like what you lot would call old school. Don't overdo it on the phones. Like save some of it for meeting up with the person. You know what I mean? Like give them advice. Like keep your conversations to a minimum, and then you have things to say. That's definitely one option. What would I say to the actual boy that is trying to chat to a girl? The exact same thing. Only say so much. Don't go OTT. And then if the girl or boy or whichever way around it is wants to talk more, you say, yeah, when I see you. When I see you, we talk, innit? which will then encourage the face-to-face meeting and linking and being a normal, drop that. I heard that word anxiety likes to throw up, with the younger generations, that they're not good chatting with each other and communicating with each other. So hopefully anxiety will go down if they take time and learn how to speak to each other. So my thing is don't spill out your bars. If I have to put it in their lingo, don't waste your bars. Hold back some of your bars until you meet up.
I mean, also what to consider is how people are actually meeting these days. Because I know you got some of these boiler room places, but clubs are shutting down. And that's where a lot of people used to go to get hooked up with someone. But those clouds are down now. So now it's bars and whatnot. So you may see a pretty girl, you may want to buy her a drink. But again, you got to evaluate the situation, because some girls, they're just out there to get a drink. So they don't necessarily want to chat to you. They just want what you got. So you got to really...
that's a generational thing. I think you can't really stop that. I think if we're talking about just the confidence approach and the you know what I mean, the being able to have something to say and the skill to have something to say, whether man to woman or woman to man type thing, and the other stuff if you're into it, you know what I mean, however you want to deal with it, but just having that confidence to do so. People are doing it quicker and easier and more online, and not, when it comes to face, they've got anxiety, don't know how to talk, don't know how to walk, you know what I mean.
That's right.
I think they must probably freak each other out if someone tries to hold hands. You know what I mean? Do you think young girls are harder to deal with than previous generations, though? That's a hard one, These young puppies are and wired differently. I feel sorry for the young generation of man. These young puppies are different.
I feel like it all depends on where you're from. All depends on where you're from and where they've been brought up in.
You think it's location?
I think it's location, because in certain places they won't have access to the phones like in other places. And once you get access to the phones and the social media, and what keeps coming up on your timeline can affect the way that your mind is wired.
Okay.
Because
that's fair.
Once upon a time, and this is no disrespect to Mr. Deans, because we love our listeners, we love our viewers, we love our commenters, we love you all. But once upon a time, Nando's was a big thing.
Yeah, let her know. But
You take someone to Nando's and it was like, oh my gosh, he took me to Nando's.
Chat about.
I got the double burger with the chips and the fries. And have you had the Rubro?
If she can't eat a half chicken, go ahead. Talk about you need a chick that can eat. What do you mean?
And it's like, oh my gosh, he had the extra fiery chicken, and he didn't even bust a sweat. Oh, he's a cold.
I was about to say, do you know how much women have used to take, and they go for the hot, and I'm looking at them like, Lord, look at you now. Watch it into the house. You're spicy. At Butch, Mr. Williams saying, 100. I encourage my son to have dialogue with the opposite sex. I cannot preach communication and not to show how to. Exactly. That I think parents, if you have someone of that age, should be that could be a way of, that parent to child bonding. You might not bond on other things, but giving them advice of how to navigate that type of thing could be your thing. You know what I mean? You can start that way. That's good. I like that. I think
it's not chirps, it's not riz, it's dialogue. Conversation.
Nah, man, we are chirps, girl. The chick must get chirp. I don't know about this Riz. Riz used to be a dirty comic back in my day. Don't know about Riz. The chirps, girl. Do you think young girls 20 to 25 are harder to deal with than the previous generations? Do they expect more? Oh, Lord, Mr. Clue.
Gosh.
Brother Clue, what are you doing, please?
I actually think he already knows the answer. Before
someone come in here and start saying what is you old boys they're doing with 25-year-old gal, keep in your mouth. Wait, he's just asking a question. Okay. The question is, do we think the young girls are harder to deal with? And I would say yes, because they have this plastic fantastic lifestyle that I don't understand. And some of you are cardboard box and one live plastic lifestyle, and you need to calm yourself and chill. And what they say, monkey see, monkey do, act like kangaroo. You don't know what you're doing. Because she's doing it, you must do it. Because she's doing it, you must have it. You've got to be very careful. Very, very careful. And I don't think it's just harder to deal with. I just think expectations is too high. That's all I think has happened now. The expectations is too high. But then this is where it gets deeper. The psychological movement of people and certain races and everything else. You don't hear these conversations being had in certain races. But that could be another subject for another show.
Mm-hmm.
So let me keep it lighthearted and say that yes, it is harder. It's due to social constraints and economic access to certain algorithms that make people believe that they need to go over too much. But let's get to the chat and then we go to Uncle Check to see what he says. As a parent, you have to explain to your child how to communicate. Strong believer of how children will see communicate as couples with help. Kami said, yes, indeed they are. Barrington Williams said, yes, indeed. Let's go back to the question and get Uncle Check. Do you think girls 2025 are harder to deal with than the previous generations?
Hell yeah. Sorry, man, I don't...
The man said, hell yeah!
And I'm only saying that because of what I've seen on this social media game that I've been watching every now and then. And it's a case of, have you seen that crazy show? The crazy show where they actually blow up these plastic things and then they take a toothpick like this one and they go, pop!
Oh, the balloon popping thing.
Yeah, those are some interesting viewing. I seen one. The guy was too short, but he was buff. But he can't be short and buff. He could be tall and buff, but he can't be short and buff. And there's a lot of superficial things coming in. Before there's an account out there, an Instagram account called the Guy with the Ick List, and it's now at number 792. 792 things that women get icks over because of what a guy does. One of them was smiling.
792 icks women have said that they don't like about men.
Yeah, and the list is growing. When he sees something, he goes and he adds it to the list. So I'm just saying that there's a lot of expectations, as my brother Uncle Sound said, a lot of expectations, and I don't know if they're gonna be met. But I guess this is more saying harder to deal with than harder to impress. So once you're in the relationship and you're exclusive, that could be a different thing. And it all depends, I guess, on what the woman's vision is, what the guy's vision is, and how much respect he has for her and how much respect she has for him. Miss Lisa Deans, don't worry. When I'm mad at you.
We're gonna get to that. We're on the way down the page. There's some before that. Barrington Williams said, imagine back in the day, we could take a young woman bowling. Now they want Nobu.
And you know what? If a woman came to me and she said, you know what? I want you to take me to Nobu. And I'll say, Nobu.
That's it. Nobu.
Let me just take myself out.
You sexy fish your backside. Let's go. Yeah. I this is what I'm trying to say. This TV lifestyle, because she have it, I must have it. Because she achieve it, you must have it. I don't get it. At what age do you think a man should stop hitting the nightclubs? I think I get your question. If a man's going to the nightclub to go and party, you can rave till you're 60 odd. But if you're saying you're going to the nightclub to look younger women, that's a pause, isn't it?
I echo that sentiment.
Yeah, if
I
you're going to the
echo that
nightclub to
sentiment.
try and find young gal, that's wrong. But clubbing, I'll never stop clubbing. It's part of
Now
my
then,
social makeup. Same way that people are allowed to go pubs. I like
but that's
clubs.
it.
That's it. It's not necessarily me going out to a club to look younger gal, but I know what it means. And I think I get what Uncle Clue means, man. But yeah. Oh, broke the thing.
He felt so strongly about that opinion that he broke his pipe.
Yeah, the pipe gone. Listen, I never said Nando's was an issue. I was laughing how Dave said it. Oh, okay. At Jason, never. I still rave. Go on, Mr. Williamson. I saw the thing set.
That's right. That's right.
So, out of context, with these delays in reading comments later than when they were written. Sorry, the technological. We're trying to get them in as quick as we can, but the technological. Nobody has 9G. Do apologize. We do apologize. We do. We like your interaction, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Uncle Clue, for the dilemmas. There was two little dilemma there. That I like that. I like that. I like that. But yeah, 25. It would be nice to hear from a young person of that age to see how they really see it. I don't check for no 25-year-olds. So yeah.
And see if it's still happening, because I'm guessing now it's just straight into the DMs. Straight into the DMs.
Oh, this is it. This is what I'm saying. This is the other question. It's all digital. Even speaking to a younger person to give them information. Let me have your phone number. Oh, no. Here's my Instagram. What?
It's safer.
Of course it is.
Black.
Yeah. Uncle Cool whipping in the thing. Was it? Can a man still look pon gal in the club at any age? Asking for
Now, you see, it depends on how old you are and also the kind of club and environment you go in. Because some events, they say you can't get in here unless you 50 plus. And so
Yeah.
in there, even if you 80 plus and you're looking for a 50-year-old, good luck to you, but that may not be seen as so much of a thing. You both got experience in life, you know what you want. Cool. But then there's other events where it's 18 plus and you, as a grown-ass man, around 55, and you're going in there to try and find a life partner, when you're going to be popping your clocks maybe in a few
Look,
years'
hold on.
time?
I have to interject. It said look pon,
Okay,
not
all right.
commit.
Okay.
It
I
said
hear you.
look pon gal into the club.
Now,
Now, me as a single man, if I go to the club and I see a pretty darling walk past me, I am looking. There's nothing wrong with looking. If I get a one dance, hey, bonus,
now
But
I
I'm not
guess
after or trying to attract someone young. You get it? But if I'm in a club and I'm going to someone's birthday or whatever, and then I look at pretty girl. That's it. That's all it is. I'm not like Shaggy and Scooby. No,
as I was about to say, it's on the way that you're looking.
it's
Because
yeah.
there's the look where you just showing appreciation. Like, man, all right.
Yeah.
She fine.
Yeah, there's nothing
And
wrong
then
with that.
the look like, oh my gosh, I need to try and find a way to get hold of that woman, take her home with me.
Yeah. Some guys need to give that up. I think that's a bit wild. That's a bit in 2025. You need to slow down.
Oh yeah.
Just chill. But if you're in an environment where big people are with big people, do your thing. You know what I mean?
Look pond.
Yeah. Eyes wide open.
Double back.
All done. Let's hit this. Let's hit them with that next dilemma. What we got? What we got?
Okay.
What we got? Right here, Monday, the Real Soundcheck podcast, pre-Valentine's, Agony Uncles, Uncle Sound, Uncle Check in the building.
Okay, so we got another one here. Again, we're not going to mention the names, but they know who they are. So they've been dating someone for a couple of months now, and Valentine's Day is coming up just like it is this week. So, fellas, I hope you got your flowers ready and your chocolates ready. Make sure. But anyway, back to the dilemma. This person's feeling a little bit overwhelmed, not sure how much to spend on a gift for their Valentine. They want to show they care, but they don't want to go overboard and make it feel forced. So how much should they spend? And is the price of the gift really important, or is it the thought behind it? What say you, my brother Sound?
Oh, Uncle Check, man, you're talking about money and women now, man. Oh Lord, oh God, I can't do it. I can't. This one here tough, man. This one here, now you have to put this one out to the chat. How much you asking? You're
Been
asking me?
dating for a few months,
Yeah,
and Valentine's Day is coming up.
yeah.
Not sure how much to spend on a Valentine's gift.
So a few
Now,
months,
that
let's
could
say
be
over 3 months. Over 3 months,
over
Valentine's is coming. They're not too sure how much to spend.
on a gift, or maybe we extend it to a gift or even to take them out. Because,
See,
restaurants,
now that's what I was about to say. I'd rather take you on an experience than gift giving, because me personally, me and gift giving is not friend. But I could take you out for the day. Like,
okay, you
like,
you create the memories, you don't give the tangible
yeah,
stuff.
man. Bring your soft shoes and your hard shoes. We're going out for the day. You know what I mean? We're out. We're out. We're out for the day. We're gonna have fun. But getting that one prize, one present, and getting it right after a few months, nah, me and gift giving ain't friend. Buy gal perfume. You just see that look. Oh, a refill. I've got this one already. Never bought nothing again after that. Dead. Upset my skin. I'm there thinking I'm buying the spank dangle wicked next badman perfume. The woman said refill. I've got this one already.
You see, now there's a certain level of tact, I think, can go into a relationship sometimes. If you're really digging the person and you've had the thing
It's
before,
only been three, four. It wasn't even that long. It was anyway. Don't let me get upset.
because at least you just show appreciation and welcome the gift with open arms. You don't need to state the fact that you've had it before to try and downplay the effort that someone's made to give you something on the day in the first place.
We're talking about women give some money. Let's put it to the chat. If anyone in chat thinks that there should be a certain value or a certain amount, or we're just leaving this one alone, like it's up to the individuals. Just say so. Let us know in the chat, man.
I just
As I
thought
said, I'd rather go for an experience and hit it up. Like, what say you? What would you do
well,
if you think?
I was just thinking about whether you take them out or whether you buy them a gift. You got to think about what she wants and what she's going to be happy with. So there's some pressure that some people have to say, well, I got to go Nobu if you're going to go to a restaurant, or they got to scramble around and get a reservation ahead of time. Because you know what? You know how gym owners see the 1st of January? I think that's how restaurant owners see the 14th of February.
But we just said it's only been a couple of months, and you're talking Nobu. Are you nuts?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the guy's pocket. I'm not saying they should go to Nobu. I'm saying they got to worry about whether or not they're going to Nobu or they're
This
going
is
to.
what I'm trying to say. Like,
Let me not use Nando's. Let me use Five Guys.
wifey gets taken to Nobu.
All right then. Or the Duck and Waffles. The duck is from the local Chinese and the waffles from Tesco.
Yeah, Monday night, real sound check
mean,
podcast, pre-Valentine's, agony uncles, Uncle Sound, Uncle Check. We are checking in on your dilemmas. I think the money thing's up to you. You spend what you want in it. You
yeah,
spend what you
that's right.
want.
That's right.
I think
Because I
that's the
mean,
simple one. You
whether you
spend what
spend
you want.
small or you spend big, it all depends on whether the woman's right. In my humble opinion, if you only seen that for a few months, you don't want to spend too big. You want to
No,
reserve some
man.
of that. You want to hold some back for the next special
Experiences, man.
occasion. I mean, I would treat her birthday a bit more precious than her Valentine's
Yes.
Day, wouldn't you?
Yes. Her birthday.
Some would,
Yeah.
some won't, because I mean, having the whole heart-shaped balloons and heart-shaped roses and all that
Yeah,
stuff
you
there,
could
you
do,
don't
yeah.
necessarily give that to her on her birthday.
Some women find that tacky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they don't believe in Valentine's that much. You should love me all throughout the year. So don't just send me a bomb-shaped balloon and some flowers. Whereas some women have never had it. So then to get it is a you're winning.
Mm.
So yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Let's hit another dilemma. Hold on. Real Soundcheck podcast. Uncle Sound, Uncle Check, hitting you up with the unprofessional big bag of salt, unprofessional advice. Thank you for everyone that's talked in the chat. Nice to have you here. Appreciate the comments. Nando's is a thing.
Okay, so we got one here about long distance love.
About long distance love.
Long distance
Oh,
love.
you're gonna touch a nerve. Go on.
I've been in a long distance relationship for about 6 months now, and it's tough. I trust my partner, but sometimes I get anxious about the distance and not being able to see each other as often as I like. We try to communicate daily, but it's still hard to feel connected. What are some of the ways I can strengthen the relationship to keep the trust alive? Is there anything I can do to help make the distance feel less difficult?
Oh, bye, Mr. Eanes. Mr. Eanes said bye. Bye.
Take care. Have a lovely week. Thanks for coming by.
Long distance. That's a hard one. You have to have some serious high level. I don't even know how to equate it. High level amount of trust for long distance relationship. It's bad enough not being with someone and trusting them, but not being with someone and they're 4 hours, 8 hours, 6 hours away. So you can't even just like, you know what I mean? Pull up outside and stalk and see what God, you know what I mean? You know, some people do. You know, brother Clue, if we're talking, let's say 3 hours, so that means they could be in Europe and you're in, you know, London. It's a 3 hour flight, or it could be a 3 hour drive up the M1 to like Leeds, and you're London, long distance. So whichever direction you want to pick, it's 3 hours. How do you keep that? How do you keep that spicy? How do you keep it? How do you keep that going?
Mm.
To me, it's how regular do you meet in the month?
That's part of it. That's a big part of it. And do
Because
you
if
make the
you're
time?
having, you know what they call, what's his name with the bad man tune? Is it Dwelle? Weekend Love. If you got a weekend love, you know what I mean. So in other words, every other Friday or Saturday, whatever they're coming down, and every other Friday or Saturday you're going up, and you're keeping it spicy. Then Monday to Thursday you can handle being apart. It's nothing, you know what I mean.
Mm.
But if it's not that, like you're only seeing each other once a month, can that really work? I don't know. People in the comment, can that really work? 3
Once a
hours away. If
month.
the person's 3 hours away, can you deal with that? Uncle Clue says some women love the distant absence makes the heart grow fonder. Oh, does it really?
I mean, it can.
What if you've got trust issues, Clue?
It's what I was about to say. I mean, if Sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder, but it allows the mind to wander.
Yeah, there's bars, bars.
I know there's women that don't want to spend a night away from their man. They can't spend 2 nights away from their man. So to be seeing them once a month, man, you might have to come up with another plan.
There we go. A woman appreciates a man when she doesn't see him much. Very true. Very true. Even if they are close, even if they are 45 minutes away from each other, I think what Brother Clue says there is very truthful. Yeah, unless they're living together. But even if you are living together, you still got to give the woman space.
I mean, I remember one of my favorite stand-up comedies is You So Crazy with Martin Lawrence. And in that, he describes the two different scenarios. There's the one man who doesn't give his woman time, and then this man who gives his woman too much time and she gets irritated. Like, why? What do you want? Ain't the Knicks playing or something? Why? But then with the other one, it's like, baby, I know you're busy on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, but today's Friday. And I thought I could see my baby today. Can I see my baby today? All depends.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see what the chat room's saying. Amphia Bright, plenty phone sex. There's a lot of trust issues there, man. People got screen records, man. Oh, you mean, sorry, not video sex. You mean phone sex, talking. Sorry. Let me be quiet. Sorry. Keeps the mystical element about the band. Okay, yeah. 3 hours is a mission, but again, we live in a technological, so videos. See, look, he said videos can keep it spicy.
Videos can keep it spicy, adding the cinnamon and the turmeric.
I don't know about the video thing, you know. If you reveal too much to a woman, she'll think that you're dry. Need to always hold something. Ooh.
See, now Jason's coming with the tactical plays.
It's tactical, but then you fall into the realm of, I don't think you're being honest with me. You can't have me opening up to you, and you don't think you're being honest with me. I just have this feeling. You're not being honest with me. Putting yourself into a lose-lose situation. I think phone sex is a good thing. I definitely agree. If you can handle it and you can manage it and you're secure within your relationship, then phone sex is definitely one thing to get it done.
Because I guess you could do that every night.
If that's your drive, yeah. If that's your drive to keep it spicy, then yes.
I mean, if you think about it like this, if you're in a long distance relationship and we got all these technologies, then ain't real excuse why I can't be on the phone video calling them every single night.
Yeah, but then like it said before, I don't want to call you if we're having long distance in what's in the chat and Uncle Check. If we're going out, we see each other weekends only, yeah? I miss you for 4 days, like physically not seeing you. In those 4 days, how many days should I call you? Or must we be speaking?
Would you expect contact every day?
I'm asking a question. That's what I'm asking. In those 4 days, are we talking every day? Are we messaging every day? Are we video calling every day until we see each other again at the weekend? Because I know for a fact for some people that's too much. I need to miss you. I need to, like they say, I want something to happen to me so I can come back and report and say, hey, I've done this. This is what I've been on.
Now, player, we're getting into something real deep.
I don't know. Am I wild? Is it wild? The chat, please let me know, please. I know this is delayed.
It's a perfectly valid. It's a perfectly valid opinion. It's a perfectly valid stance. The thing I'm gonna say though is, if you've gotta have a period of missing someone, if you gotta have a period and distance whereby you're not communicating on a daily basis, my gosh, what are you gonna do when you get married and you live together?
Yeah, but I go to work. That means I'm not speaking to you for 8 hours. It won't be a day, but I'll have my thing at work, and then it might just be a how's your lunch, blah blah blah. Little messages, fine. Or it might be 9 hours of me not talking to you because I'm gonna come home and hear about it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're apart and you're speaking daily, but speaking daily is gonna be an issue, then law help you when you get married, because you're gonna have to come home every single day unless you're away on business. And we all know what happens when people are away on business. Sometimes they get down to business.
Facts. Uncle Clue says 1 hour in total communication, including the time it takes to read the text.
Man's got the apportionment just right. 1 hour out of the 24 belongs to you. You get 60 minutes, not a minute more.
That's it. Depends on your partner. And for your
That's
bride
correct.
says that's a bit much. What's a bit much? Every day, 1 hour? Ooh, need to know what that means. A woman needs to miss a man. It's very important for real, Jace, Mr. Clue. This is what I'm saying. My answer to my own question is at least every other day. I will be
That's fair.
messaging you. You get messages. I'm not saying we can't message.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, every day out of the 4 days,
Mm-hmm.
but a proper phone call to see how you're doing and to talk to you
Mm-hmm.
every other day. Or if I speak to you 2 days in a row, the next day I won't chat to you.
So then what happens when you get married? I
Huh?
mean, what happens when you get married? Are you going to speak to them every other day?
No,
Because I'm talking about an
the time period.
established. I'm talking
Go
about an
on.
established, exclusive relationship here. That's what we're talking about. And
You're being smart now, ain't it? I, I'm saying to you, when you get married, what would be a day would be hours. So in other words, I see you in the morning, yeah, and then I
oh,
go
for
to
real,
work, I deal
for
with
sure,
my day,
for
and then I
sure,
come
for sure,
home,
for
and
sure,
then I see you in the evening. So
for sure.
I don't need to give you a blow by blow of every minute of what I'm doing throughout the whole day, and then come home. That to me, that's too much.
Yeah, we're
I
not
want to
saying that.
have it and then come home and have something to say.
We're not saying that. What we're saying is during your long distance period, where you only see each other at weekends.
Yeah,
You're saying every other day I'm going to speak to you. I'm not going to speak to you every day.
yeah, but
Um,
I said I don't mind messages.
Messages is one thing, but you're saying we're not going to speak every day.
Yeah,
That's too much.
and not too much. I just said it's good. I want to miss you.
Okay, so how do you actually bring the missing in when you're married?
Yeah, when I'm married, then I've got you all the time. So then I would have
How
to
do
find other ways of missing you.
Okay, so you disappear for a little while and say,
No, I just have to
"Hey,
find other ways. What are you trying to put words in my
okay,
mouth for? Don't do that.
no, I'm just trying to,
I swear,
I'm trying to find out,
you're gonna get
trying
me
to
in
find out
trouble
how it
out here.
works. I'm trying to find out
If
how
a
it
woman
works."
sees the man every day,
Yeah,
she'll resent him. If a woman sees the man every day, he'll resent her, whichever way around it is within a
she,
month. I think she'll resent him within a month. I think
yeah,
that's what.
he corrects it a couple messages
Oh, he
later. He's
does.
got
Yeah,
me.
she'll
Yeah,
not heal. Yeah, we'll see it. Amphia Bright says every day. No chance when you're married. Every other day, that would be the dream. Is it that bad?
oh man, the sanctity of marriage is a very
Is
interesting
that what happens
proposition.
in marriage? You can't
It's a very
find a happy
interesting
medium, but
proposition.
it depends on the relationship.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
Miss Bright, I
oh
like
yeah.
that. That's fine. If you speak to the woman every day, it looks like you've got nothing to do. Ooh. I'm
And
purely, I'm purely saying that from the perspective of missing you, being away from you, so then I can say, oh man, yesterday, guess what happened? Da, 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 da. But then if I'm talking to you at 1 o'clock, then at 3 o'clock, then at 4 o'clock, then at 5 o'clock, then at 6 o'clock, and then come home at 7 o'clock, and then still talk to you at 8 o'clock, nothing new's going to happen. I'm just giving you a run. What? Too much. It's too much.
So it seems that it's a bit of a catch-22.
No, there's no catch. Drop it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I firmly believe relationships would be a lot stronger if you just give each other space, even though you are with each other. Look how much people didn't know their partner in lockdown, and then when they had lockdown, they divorced by the time they come out of lockdown because they didn't know. They didn't know their partner. Being with them 24/7, they didn't know. They didn't like the way that he didn't like the way she chewed. Didn't like the way that she tidied the house or not tidied the house. You take it, make joke. You think it's serious, you know? It's serious.
Well, oh, what was that?
Don't you want to look forward to seeing them? Yes. This is what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I want that I miss, like, if I know that you're coming on Friday, I don't want to speak to you Thursday. I don't want to speak to you Thursday. What's all that? You might get a couple of messages throughout the day letting me know, if I'm picking you up from a station or whatever, but I don't want to chat to you. I want to miss you. Oh, you're finally here now. Babes, guess what? You can do all that. And that's why some people can't communicate, because I think they overdo it and they got nothing else to say to each other.
And it goes dry.
No, every day is a bit much. Go look work.
What's that song? Every person must work.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. For real. I'm for your nose, man. This is what I'm saying. Every day is too much, man. Can't do that. Can't do that. I leave you at 8 o'clock and you're ringing me by midday. How's your lunch? What? What? Get on with your life, man. Like, nah.
You walk away. And sorry, I broke it. You walk away. And then you get a call saying, you miss me yet?
Oh, no, I can't do that. I can't fathom that. I want
What
to
you
say
mean you don't
something,
miss
but
me yet?
I can't do that. I can't do that type of relationship. That's wild to me. And to me, I don't want to say it, but it could go down the road of psychological certain dependencies and things. I don't want to think that about you. I don't want to think that about you. Let me miss you, innit? Let me miss you. And then at least when I come home, I'm actually interested in your day. I'm actually interested. Like, I have not seen you for 9 hours, 12 hours, or whatever it is. Let me come home. Let me get in the bathroom, make myself relax, come downstairs, and I will hear about your day, innit? And actually will be interested. That's it. Who looks forward to seeing people they work with? Ooh, he's flipped it. Because you go into work and see the same people. Ooh, that's a shot. Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot.
Well, I guess it all depends on who's at work.
Hey, Uncle Check, man, mind yourself in that. I don't even want to talk about work husband. Man, I kick you in your chest about work husband. Do that. Foolishness. So I can have work side piece and work mistress, yeah? About work husband. Donkey kick in your chest.
With two hooves.
Who looks forward to seeing people they work with? Yeah, I think you hit it on the head right there. Like, there's some work environments that you know what I mean that you get on with and you have fun and whatever, but you see there's people every day, innit? Do you think a man misses a woman more or a woman misses a man more when they haven't seen each other for a while?
This is a tricky one.
It's a tricky one. Please don't take offense when I say donkey kick. I mean, it deserves one. I'm not saying someone should kick someone in the chest. That's not good.
Like you
But
know,
if you have a work husband, I'm allowed to have a
like
work mistress. Okay? Okay.
he's not talking about actually taking a donkey, and bringing them in to the workplace, and then snapping it so that it can do the. Yeah, he's not talking about that. He's not talking about that.
I think women miss men more. Because not and I'm saying this strictly because of the verbal aspect of it. Women talk more. A man will be happy in his peace. Happy to have the silence. I'm not saying he's going out doing things or nothing. I mean, just miss each other. Like, I'm happy to be away from you. It's all right. Peace and quiet, whatever. And I miss you and I can crack on. Whereas the woman, if because it's their partner, they're not saying things. They're not keeping up with him. They're not. And then the other words start coming. Anxiety. Where is he? What is he doing? Is it this? Is it that? Where? Whereas the man's like, peace and quiet. I don't think he's thinking about where is she, what's she doing, has she got her personal trainer, what there is. He's not worried about all that. He's like, can I watch the game? Drink a drink. You know what I mean? Have some time out. So yeah, if I'm assuming, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I think I think you're right. Women will miss men more, especially in the beginning. I think, but I think towards the middle, maybe towards the end, I think the man may miss her more because he's used to having her around. But I also think that he starts to he doesn't admit to it. He won't open up and say, "Yeah, I miss you." I don't think there's too many men who do that. But also flipping it around in a slightly different way is if a man is on his purpose, then lady, you may have a hard time with him not expressing that he's missing you because he's driven. He's driving towards his purpose. He's got a goal. He's got a vision. That's what he's working towards. And if you want to align with his vision, you're going to be there every step of the way. He's going to be very appreciative. But I don't think he necessarily
get those 6 figures in.
That's right. And keep that 8-pack. And also extend his height, keep his height.
His 6 figures riding. He's happy to have a little break. and not think nothing of it. Not think wild thoughts about what you're doing, where you are, or whatnot like that. He's just happy to have time. So yeah, Clue, nice question. Nice question. I think we've got to do one of the Thank you all for participating in today's show. Your Agony Uncles, Uncle Check, Uncle Sound, there. We have to let you know we are having a hypothetical show. That's what we said.
Hypothetical, baby.
Oh, my life. If you haven't had a hypothetical show with us, you are missing. It's all hypothetical chat, hypothetical theories. Some say conspiracy theories. Some say foolishness. You know what I mean? If you want to get involved in the chat, you know what I mean? I see Uncle Clues there. I think he might be a little conspiracy theorist as well, you know. If you want to get involved, please contact us. If you have conspiracy theories that you would like to talk about, Email the Real Soundcheck podcast, send us a link and we'll check it out. But everything in the show is hypothetical. It's not real. It's just we're just trying to understand, could it be real? We spoke about
That's right.
aliens before. We spoke about a lot of stuff. Go back on the channel and look at the hypothetical shows. They're brilliant shows, absolutely wicked. If you want to get involved, the Real Soundcheck Pod at gmail.com. Drop in your hypothetical theories and more.
Hypothetically, women miss men more than women. You could say that.
You can say that. Hypothetically, men are happy to miss women.
Yeah,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, sometimes man would buy the house and then they'd get a man cave. Hypothetically.
Oh, man cave. Big up all the man them with man caves. Lucky buggers.
I ain't never heard of a woman cave, but that's another story.
Everything else is supposed to be theirs, technically. You have the whole damn house.
Hypothetically speaking.
So yes, put that date in your diary. Next week, Monday, 9 o'clock, we are going all things hypothetical.
It's been a wonderful conversation this evening. We really enjoyed the interaction in the chat. We hope we've addressed all your Valentine's Day dilemmas. And it's been a real pleasure being here to give you this 100% genuine, unprofessional advice for all your dilemmas this evening. It's been a wonderful experience. And we may do this again. I don't know. This has been fun.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We're on the way to the 100th show. So, we've literally got 9 shows left now. 9 shows left.
Are you sure it's 9 or is it 8?
9. It's 91st, isn't it?
This is 91. 92, 93,
Oh, yeah.
94.
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong because I put 90 in there. Sorry. Yeah, it's 8 shows left. Sorry. Quick maths.
Right.
What else has got to come up? Have we done this?
We ain't done the box sets, movies and reviews. I saw something recently that was quite interesting. It finished a little bit not so good, but it was quite interesting.
I saw the Fantastic Four trailer.
Okay.
Yeah. That looked interesting.
Should I name the one that I saw?
You could just name it.
Save it.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Isn't that a spin-off from John Wick?
No, that's Ballerina.
Oh, that's Ballerina.
That's right.
What's Cassandra?
A little show on Netflix. A little bit crazy to do with a house that had an AI. Man, quite an interesting series that was. I did that all in one night.
Stop it! If you love your box sets and your movies and your series, we react to all of that. So look out for that in the next couple of weeks. We have a couple of interviews as well with club hosts who are on the nightclub scene and what it means to be a host in the game. And we have a beautiful artist. Hopefully we're going to book in the right date and be able to sit down and have a conversation about the artist's career in the music industry and a good catch up.
You know something? Now that you mentioned the box sets and movies, I got a perfect idea for a Valentine's date this Friday.
So you might as well say it now because we're not doing a show till next week. So
that's right, because it'll be too late. I have to tell them now. So, gents, if you want to take your girl out and have a good time this Friday, make sure you take her to see the new Captain America movie. It's got the Red Hulk in there, and red is it's for love. Red is for love. So make sure
that's
you go
what
take
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Uncle Clue. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We are winding down today's show. It's been absolutely brilliant. Love the interactions. Thank you to everyone. Melissa Deans, Barrington, so many different names. Carmi,
Anthea Bright.
Huh?
Anthea Bright.
Oh yeah, Anthea Bright.
Aries Fire.
Yeah, there's so many names. Thank you.
Barrington.
Yeah. Oh, it is bright. Yeah. Yeah. So many names. Love it all. Love the interaction. Thank you so much.
And
It's
also the
our
silent
little
listeners. The
corner.
silent listeners.
Huh?
Shouting out the silent listeners too.
Oh yeah. They were there. I've had some personal messages on my WhatsApp and little things like that. People watching, people watching and everything like that, and my cousins and so forth. So thank you. Yeah, man. Yeah, 8 episodes to go on the road to 100. It's been real. Next time, pop. Oh yeah, I will do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Will do. I will do. Feed my habit. That's who I forgot. Thank you as well. I will do, Clue. Thank you for that. Thank you. Right. So stay blessed, stay safe. Enjoy the week. Pimping since pimping, Uncle Check. So any last words of advice?
Spread love, be love, and stay blessed.
And my last piece of advice is, if you can't be good, take pictures.
Jill it down. Jill it